Greetings, fellow digital wanderers, seekers of truth, and victims of terms and conditions. Today we're diving into one of the most pressing issues of the modern age, the absurdity of permanent bans on social media, Google AdSense, and book publishing platforms like Amazon Books. I mean, who needs dystopian novels when we've got real life to contend with? Let's start with the basics. You get banned permanently from these digital monoliths for what? Violating community guidelines? Oh, please. Those things are vaguer than a politician's promises. One minute you're criticizing a bad product, the next you're digitally vaporized from existence. A modern-day banishment to the gulags of the internet. Poof! Gone. Absurdity number 1. These companies are the size of small nations. Let's face it, these companies are enormous. We're talking about entities bigger than some countries. Google? It controls over 90% of search traffic, basically the king of the internet castle. Facebook has a user base that dwarfs the population of China. Amazon? It's pretty much the only bookstore that matters anymore. So when they ban you from their platform, it's not like you're getting kicked out of the local book club. You're being exiled from Earth's only bookstore. It's as if the Emperor of Rome decided, you made one bad tweet, now never show your face in the empire again. You'd end up wandering the desert muttering, why did I use too many hashtags? Absurdity number 2. Permanent bans as cruel and unusual punishment. Let's talk about proportionality, shall we? The concept that the punishment should fit the crime. Imagine if, in the real world, your grocery store said, you took one extra free sample of Gouda. Sorry, you're banned from all grocery stores forever. That's what permanent bans are. A total overreaction. You know who gets a permanent punishment? That's right, the worst criminals, murderers, serial jaywalkers. But in the social media world, you're treated like a menace to society because you criticized a celebrity's haircut, or worse, you posted a mildly controversial meme. Meanwhile, actual despots are running verified accounts. It's like George Orwell and Kafka had a baby, and that baby grew up to manage customer service for Amazon. Absurdity number 3. The inhumanity of the AI moderators. Let's not forget the absurdity of how you get banned in the first place. The process isn't some courtroom with robes and gavels. No, it's AI overlords, programmed with the emotional sensitivity of a toaster. These things are monitoring us with more enthusiasm than the NSA on Red Bull. So you make a joke, perhaps a little edgy. Next thing you know, the algorithms dragged you off to digital death row without a trial. No explanation, no appeal. Just a cold, automated email. You have violated our terms. Have a nice life. And they always throw in that, have a nice life, as if they've just wished you a pleasant evening, rather than obliterating your income stream and silencing your voice for all eternity. Absurdity number 4. Banished for life? We don't even ban politicians that long. Oh, and here's a kicker. You can run for public office after committing actual crimes. Yep, even some of the worst politicians have had shorter timeouts than people permanently banned for making fun of pineapple pizza. I mean, come on, Mark Zuckerberg doesn't even have to explain why you're banned. Imagine a judge saying, you're guilty. Don't ask why, just go. That's how unaccountable these tech giants have become. They're basically omnipotent gods with all the transparency of a lead curtain. Absurdity number 5. The effect on livelihoods. You get banned from Google AdSense? Congratulations, you're now on a forced digital hunger strike. There are people who depend on these platforms for their income, yet these companies, with their multi-billion-dollar revenues, can flip your life upside down with a flick of the binary switch. It's like being evicted from a house you built, without a notice. They just remove the floor, and suddenly you're dangling over an abyss called Welcome to Unemployment. They may as well be screaming, get a real job. while ignoring that they literally monopolized the internet where real jobs exist. The irony could not be thicker. Closing argument. Where's the digital redemption? Here's the deal. I get it. Rules are important. You can't just let the digital Wild West be, well, the actual Wild West. But a permanent ban? How about a timeout? A week in digital jail? Maybe even force them to write a public apology. But forever? Forever? No redemption? No second chances? Not even a, you can appeal in 100 years? We offer more chances to actual felons than to someone who posted an inappropriate cat meme. And when your crime is offending an algorithm designed by some sleep-deprived programmer who probably hasn't seen daylight in months, you deserve a little mercy. So to all the social media lords and overlords out there, I humbly suggest maybe lay off the permaban trigger finger. In the real world, we let people come back from their mistakes. In the digital world, we just delete them permanently. That, my friends, is not just absurd, it's the height of cruelty. Or, as we say in the business, an absolute clown show. Dave out.